Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with the best ladder deck in Clash Royale. I think that Royale Hogs are ridiculously overpowered right now, and this deck uses them best. When you split Royale recruits, split up your Royale Hogs, and then drop a flying machine in the middle to sneakily get through or assassinate buildings, your opponent will have no answers. Let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance on ladder. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a massive thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. 2 out of 3 guys experience male pattern baldness before they're 35. And that's not talked about near as much as it should be, because if you guys hear about it and you know something's wrong, you're able to prevent hair loss earlier if you actually have hair left. With Keeps, a licensed doctor will review all of your information and then build out the best hair loss prevention plan just for you. Then the treatment will get shipped to your door every 3 months and you won't have to worry about a thing. Keeps offers generic versions of the FDA approved medications for hair loss, which will save you a lot of money and you can actually trust the brand. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, make sure to go down below in the description of the video or in the pinned comment and click on that link. You're gonna get 50% off your first order. All you have to do is go to keeps.com/SirTag. That's keeps.com/SirTag. Hey, so getting into this game against Edwin, Wolf Gaming. All right, dude, are you just gonna be hungry for a wolf? Are you gonna be spamming cards relentlessly at the river? Oh, okay, yeah, you're pretty hungry. You feisty, you frisky. He's gonna go and drop bats on a miner, so I think it's gonna be a fast cycle wall breakers deck if I had to guess. So I feel comfortable going in for Royale Hogs and splitting it, because we're gonna force out maybe a bomb tower. Oh, wow. You had Mega Knight. That was not what I was expecting, my dude. Out of all the card combinations, that was last on my list. I thought for sure that this was going to be something, you know, skill-based, but Mega Knight is one of the easier decks to play, and I'm excited to play against that too, because all we have to do is use Goblin Cage effectively, and it's going to be really hard for him to break through. You guys just saw that you do not go in for Royale Hogs all in the same lane unless you are 100% confident that your opponent is going to end up having a cycle deck. If they've got any chance of having Mega Knight, even when I don't assume it, I'm going to be splitting my Royale Hogs at the start, especially because it forces out extra elixir in the left-hand side. So, like, presumably the guy had a Knight, and he would have been like, oh, I would have to drop the Knight there and then go for Spear Goblins there. And that's 5 elixir instead of just dropping it all in one lane and getting counter-pushed in the tower that's already weaker. It's really important to do that at the start when you are running Royale Hogs. Also, I'm not going to go and cycle my Goblin Cage right now because I feel like, hey, if I do that, I don't know, you could swerve me and go other lane. And this is a decent trade too. Yeah, it's a -1 trade. But at the same time, we get the big, thick Goblin Cage Shrek Brawler coming through and forcing out even more stuff like Spear Goblins too. Or Goblin Gang, that's even better. So I'm going to split my Royal Recruits in the back because we're up a lot of elixir. I can justifiably eat all this damage from the Inferno Dragon because it's barely anything. The Zappies are going to procure a decent defense against the Bats. And now we have Counter Push, and I am excited. Because he's definitely going to go for the Mega Knight on the lane of the 1 Zappy. I don't think he Mega Knights there. I think he's a bit shook. Wait, we could Fireball. The Spear Goblins are going to get ransacked, and then the... I'm legally blind. The Mega Knight did nothing. I was going to say, Mega Knight's going to come down the right-hand side, and I was ready for it, but the man did not Mega Knight in the right-hand side. He was a frisky fellow. He wanted to Mega Knight in the middle, and he's like, I got to hit them all. And the task of hitting everything, he got greedy and hit absolutely nothing. So sometimes when you're playing this game, you got to take what you can get. Also, the reason why I love Electro Spirit is it allows you to extend far enough to be able to hit Bats, Skeleton Army. And all those cards that are very difficult to deal with, you need Electro Spirit. And essentially against Golem Clone, if you ever somehow play against that, if you don't have Electro Spirit, you are going to lose the game. We stacked up 2 Ceiling Fans. Oh my goodness. Dude, you don't have Elixir for Mega Knight. I'm just able to go all in one lane. That is the ultimate disrespect against the Mega Knight player. When you're able to go for Royale Hogs in one lane and double Elixir and be like, yeah, I know you can't counter it. What you gonna do? GG, well played and peace out. 2,700 hit points on both towers. That was a dominant W against Mega Knight, which most people struggle with Royale Hogs. But as shown, if you play this correctly, you're not gonna have any issues against Mega Knight. And after that win, we are 5,900 in the world. So jumping into this one, this guy is already gonna go in for a Battle Rabbit in the back. He's trying to draw over my towers with that pencil. It looks like a pencil, and if you say anything other than that, you are wrong. He misses the Zappy. Let's go. I love this game. Whenever my opponent misses a card, I get unrealistically happy. It's just one of those things that's like, I don't expect it to happen at 5,000 in the world, so if it happens, it's like, yes, sir, give me that value. So Goblin Cage is going to give us a ton of damage on the left-hand side. We're going to bait out a Bandit. The Bandit's going to die. Please, just die. Please die. Thank you for finally listening to me. And I can Barb Barrel because he's not going to have a good answer to this anymore. Let's go. Fly Machine, Barb Barrel kills the rest of the Magic Archer. That's going to explode pretty far away, so the Barbs get a limited amount of damage. He might have Fireball back. Or is he going to Electro Wizard? I hope he Electro Wizards. I hope he Electro Wizards. He's going to gear up for an Electro Wizard, so I'm going to Royal Hogs at that moment.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
No, he's going to Fireball. No! He's going to give me the BM too. I tried to make a prediction. I tried to get real sneaky with my tactics, and we got slammed and bammed by the Fireball Zap combination. So well played to him. Even if you're going to BM me, dude, we will assert dominance, all right? I don't care. We're going to Recruits in the back, and if you go for a Royal Ghost, it's a 2-for-3 trade, so I get a +1 there. I'm about it every day of the week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we're eating Ghost today. So I can Electro Spirit, chain on to everything here, and just Fireball on the Magic Archer. Because if we Fireball the Magic Archer early, it's going to be a 4-for-4 trade, and we force out more Elixir on the right-hand side, right? Or are you just going to lose your entire tower here? I'm about it. If you don't want to guard the Royal Recruits, be my guest, man. We're going to go for a Goblin Cage and then Zappies. I think that this is ideal. He might Fireball at everything, but I don't think he will. The Electro Wizard is still not targeting what it's supposed to, so now we go for Royal Hogs and we split them up because the Goblin Cage Brawler does a ridiculous amount of damage if left unanswered. He needs supervision, so he's going to get a P.E.K.K.A down. Just because of that Goblin Cage, we get an expedited P.E.K.K.A way before he wanted to drop it. And now he has no answer. He can't spam through this. He's going to spam everything he can, but the Magic Archer is just going to die to a Barb Barrel here. We're going to force out way more extra stuff. We pull back the P.E.K.K.A. We get a, oh my goodness, we get a Bandito Despacito. And he is going to be crying his way to sleep because now we Royal Hogs. We get his Royal Ghost, which is his best answer to the Royal Hogs. He has to Fireball that lane, and then he has nothing for the Recruits in the right. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. Whenever you can bait out extra Elixir from your opponent, do it every time with this deck. Because eventually, you're going to overwhelm them with the sheer power of all of your value. Because when you're dropping cards that have swarm potential, it just generally gives you more. It's like having an Elixir Collector value built into a card, which kind of seems stupid and unfair, but that is the way that Clash Royale works. When you're running Royal Recruits, or you're running the spawner, and your opponent doesn't have a good answer to it, you will always get way more value than them just by running spam cards. Eventually, in triple Elixir, if they don't have enough splash damage, they will just lose the game. And that's what's happening here. He can't counter the Royal Hogs effectively. If that Zappy just ends up taking the targeting, I'm going to go Royal Hogs on the other side. He has to Fireball the one Zappy right now if he wants to break through, and he knows it's over. GG, well played, and peace out. It was a pleasure ripping your towers to pieces. This deck is so dominant against P.E.K.K.A. All right, so jumping into this one, we're going to see what's happening. You guys already know this is my favorite deck on ladder for good reason. If we got Royal Hogs and we get any source of value from them, we will get unlimited damage. So I think we can Royal Hog split. Oh, wow. We're going to have a Mortar. So I don't love this, but I think that we want to go for an Electro Spirit here. I was hoping that the Mortar would lock onto the Electro Spirit and whiff my tower, but I think it's going to hit my tower. No! Why are you a savage? Why you got to go in for a Miner plus Minions push? I'm going to Fireball everything so we limit the amount of potential that that Miner was about to get on me. There's a 3 Elixir investment for him with the Minion Horde plus the Miner, so not too bad for us overall with the Fireball. Being able to shut down the Miner completely and then take 1 hit from the Minion. Marvin was having to get that last punch in on me. And I want to Recruits in the back to build up big pushes. Generally, when you're playing this deck, the way that you get damage is not from your Royal Hogs. Like, you'll get Royal Hogs damage sometimes, but you mostly want to build up big pushes and wait for your opportunity to commit the 5 Elixir when they're down. But you guys are going to notice that I consistently go in for Recruits in the back. I go for a Flying Machine, and I'm going to kill stuff with the Flying Machine and the Recruits so they don't get that much counter push. But if I drop Hogs and they finish off my Hogs, then they get amazing counter push. So the thing is, if you are playing and you're trying to get better at the game and you still don't understand like what Elixir count your opponent's at, if you're dropping cards that kill your opponent's cards, you generally don't have to worry about what's happening. So that's why I think this deck is super easy, as long as you don't overcommit with Royal Hogs. Like, I'm not going to go Royal Hogs unless I'm at full Elixir, or at least I know, like, hey, he's going to have to go for, like, a Mortar. It's going to be a bad trade for him overall. If he Fireballs, we still get some piggy hits on the tower, so it's going to be a 1 Elixir negative trade for us for, like, 5 pig hits, and that's fine. But if you go into like a Mega Knight early on and they get amazing counter push, you're just going to lose the game. Oh my gosh. This guy had it up to here with my deck. Remember, we baited out the fireball, so now we can safely and securely drop our zappies in the back and know that we're going to be okay. So I'm going to Electro Spirit because we take the hit from the cannon cart so it doesn't lock onto my tower. Remember, the man also does not have login cycle, so now it's free real estate, baby. Recruits in the back all day, every day. He's expecting a fly machine, but we're just going to be more patient. We're not going to drop it immediately. The fly machine is going to take some damage, but it's not going to die. And then we can go and split our Royal Hogs and not even need a bar barrel. This is really good stuff because the recruits on the right-hand side are going to bait out. Have words for that. We tilted this man on a spiritual level. He's a raven and he's fallen from the sky. I'm sorry, man. That is probably a phone broken to shreds, torn to pieces, never to be seen again. Respect in pieces this man's phone. And after that win, we are 5,100. Let's keep pushing up. So we got a game against a Divine Sir. What's up, dude? We're sauce out of good luck and figure you out before we drop too much elixir. Oh, I could activate King Tower here, but 9 times out of 10 when someone has the audacity. Oh, what? I thought it was going to be Royal Giant. I did not think he was going to give me free King Tower activation like that. It was too good to be true. The Jedi mind tricks from Divine were absolutely divine. That was next level sorcery, man. I guess when you hit top 5,000, top 4,000 in the world, people are going to make these crazy plays where they're like, yo, I know that he knows that I probably have Royal Giant. So I'm not going to even care about that. I don't care if he thinks he can activate King Tower. So that was smart on his end. I'm going to Fireball here and then Bar Barrel. It's just a better play. If we don't stop the Bomber, then I'm super sad, but that was immaculately timed on our end. We shut down most of the Piggy damage. We Fireball right on top of the 2 Piggies and the Hunter, so we get no damage on that lane. Obviously not the best start in the world because we are down, but judging by the circumstances, it couldn't have been any better, and I don't have any regrets, guys. I feel like activating King Tower against a Royal Giant player, you just look like an idiot 9 times out of 10. So we're not about that here. I'm going to Electro Spirit up top so then he's not able to chain on to all of my Royal recruits there. That was a really smart decision as well, but it is what it is. I'd rather Flying Machine on top of the Hunter because I don't think it's easy for him to kill it. I don't want to go for Royal Hogs because if he goes in for Royal Delivery, as you just saw, it's really not easy. But yeah, this is good. Rare Delivery's out of cycle. He loses the Hunter. The Bomber's out of cycle too, so I think this is prime real estate. I just go in for a Bar Barrel to finish off the Bomber. We get a ton of damage in the other lane there. He doesn't want to be dropping stuff in. And I could even Fireball on this, but I think if I do that, then I get Royal Hogs immediately and I lose the game. So against better judgment, even though I want to, I know it's a bad decision, so I'm not going to. All right, he's going to have Hogs back in cycle at any point, so he can drop that at any point he wants. He's not going to because it would go right into Zappies, so we'll see what he does to do. He probably kills the Zappies and then drops Hogs, or he just drops them anyway. Cool. Let's go, man. I like this. This is amazing because now we have so much counter push on our deck. If we can go in for a Fireball on top of the Hunter, that would be even better. I guess he's going to overcommit, and the Electric Spirit does not chain on to everything either. Okay, he's going to log too. Means I go for Royal Hogs. I want to split them as quickly as I possibly can so then the Bomber doesn't give him value. And then he's disheveled. He's like, wait, where do I spend my elixir? If we Fireball the Bomber, oh, he was smart. I thought he would try to get away with a stellar defense, minimizing the amount of elixir that he spent, but he did not. He knew exactly what we were going for. Oh, most people don't expect you to Fireball a 2 elixir card, but that 2 elixir card was the only thing that was keeping him still in the game there. So well played on his end. This guy is a great player. Wow, I love playing against good people like this because it really tests my limits and it makes me play better too. So I'm going to go in for the Fly Machine here, and I think we probably need to go in for a Bar Barrel and cycle Zappies. I can't go in for Royal Hogs because it's too much value into a Royal Delivery. I'm going to Fireball. Should be able to win the battle at the river. If the Bomber dies, maybe we can go for recruits at the river too. There's a chance. You can't go in for anything here. You can't go for Hogs. So we're going to recruits. I believe that this is going to work. I believe in miracles. It's actually not a miracle. I just don't want to cycle it in back because it would give him too much Earthquake value. And I was just like, I'm really not about that life today. Oh, wait. Can we kill that? Oh, so close. So close for success. All right, we're going to do this. And we're going to go in for Zappies again. Drop them all in the same lane here. And then Electric Spirit. I think he's going to log, but I don't know how much damage he gets. Oh, my goodness. This has been a wild adventure, hasn't it? So I'm going to go in for Royal Hogs because he doesn't have Bomber in cycle. He's going to have to Hunter. I think that, oh, maybe he doesn't Hunter. Maybe he just drops all of his Elixir and takes a ton of damage. Let's go. That's awesome. All right, we're going to Fireball these back, and then we're going to Barb Barrel. If we don't Barb Barrel, I think that it's kind of sketchy. A little bit scuffed, not going to lie. We're going to Fly Machine here, and I'm going to try to get away with another play of dropping a Fireball on top of the Bomber. This is an overcommitment 9 times out of 10, but I believe that it's going to work because the Fly Machine might lock onto the tower, or the Piggies will give us some value. Okay, we're going to go Goblin Cage. We're going to Barb Barrel on all of this. And then we go in for a Fly Machine, Electro Spirit on his Electro Spirit. The Electro Spirit just chains onto those Piggies. Please? No, it's just not going to happen. The guy played so well. He's able to go in for an Earthquake and win the game. And yeah, credit where credit is due. It was a super close one, but you can't win them all, especially against good players with good matchups against you. All right, so jumping into this game, we're going to go for Recruits right on top of the Bandit, and we're going to see what this guy's got. Men power. Not even manpower. He's got the men power, plural. So I'm a little bit scared. He's going to have Dark Prince and Zap, so I think it could be double Prince stack. Maybe with a Goblin Giant, maybe with a regular Prince. We have yet to see. Electro Spirit's going to be able to stun the Dark Prince in its tracks. It will not get any damage on my tower, and I'm going to get ready to roll right through with the Royal Hogs. Very rarely do I do this in single Elixir all in one lane, but I think it's going to be double Prince, and the Dark Prince is out of cycle. It's a Mega Knight. No. Well, that was the worst possible thing that could have happened there, guys. I'm not even going to fib. I did not expect that in the slightest. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Cage and Zappies. I think Barb Barrel in here is ideal. I could have Electro Spirit and pulled that to the other side, but the Fireballs and also... Oh, wait. That's not going to jump on my tower. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're vibing. I'm going to Electro Spirit with the Goblin Cage Brawler. Maybe it goes ahead. Maybe it gives us some extra damage here. Oh my gosh, we baited out a Bandit. I don't think that would have happened otherwise. I can Recruits. Please, 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 please get down in time. Let's go. I was on the edge of my seat right there. I was like, oh no, I can't lose to a Mega Knight Dark Prince player. We pulverized one earlier, a Mega Knight player, but we did not play against Mega Knight Dark Prince. You guys think he's going to randomly find a Valkyrie in this deck too? I just don't trust people anymore. My trust with ladder has flown out the window. You never know until you actually know what they have. So, Inferno Dragon, that's really good for me. We got Zappies up in here. I don't want a Zappies right now because it might go into a Mega Knight, and then, you know, presumably that would probably be the worst play I could possibly do. So, we're going to Zappies. I don't think you're able to Fireball immediately. We're just going to make sure that you are a sad panda with the Electric Spirit on deck and the Inferno Dragon lock. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away. Yes, that was me singing, by the way. You should cherish that moment and clip it. And play it on repeat because that will be a sweet lullaby for everyone. Anyway, I'm going to go in for a Fly Machine and Zappies again because I think this is worth it. Generally, when we get Zappies on the board, we don't get very bad trades with them. I wonder if he's going to Fireball everything or if he's going to all in the right-hand lane. Anyway, we're going to go Recruits. If he wants the Mega Knight on the right-hand side, he's going to be a sad panda. Because then we go for Royal Hogs on the other side. Because the Zappy is still alive. Oh, we're able to Fireball on the Electro Wizard. Let's go, baby. There's the Mega Knight that we were looking for. Royal Hogs immediately. I was ready. I had my hand on the trigger. I was ready to drop it like a snack. And now I'm an Electro Spirit on top of the Electro Wizard and the Mega Knight. And the chains onto everything. We're able to go in for Zappies here. Barb Barrel here. He likely Fireballs on the Zappies. And this makes me sad because then I have to Fireball on the Inferno Dragon. But it's all good. Nope, it's not all good. This is real bad. This is making me sad. There's way too much damage up in here. Dude, I thought we were chilling. I thought we agreed to not have a tough game right now, bro. Those difficult matchups are always the most satisfying to win because they're like, how did I just beat a Mega Knight, Fireball, Rail Ghost, and Dark Prince? The world may never know. Like, subscribe, and have an amazing rest of your day.